in this video I'll be talking about Express and also the web, like web Node.js. So what people do is install last video, like 2 videos ago I covered packages. So in this case we're just gonna install. So we're gonna, in the command line, we're gonna do npm express. We're just gonna install the package express. Now once it's installed, we're gonna import it. So we're gonna do const express equals require then express. Okay, now inside of this, express has many things, but right now we're just gonna make simple app. We'll elaborate on it because I'll be making a whole series about web development and nodes, so be ready for that. So we're gonna do const app equals express. It's a function. I mean, sometimes is, sometimes isn't. So it's a function, and we do app.get. App.get is just a route. So we'll do slash, for example, like the route slash. What will, like if we were to go into our website, what would the route slash do? And then we'll do, it gets a request, like the input parameters and the output. We'll just, it's a function. It's an arrow function, and then we'll just do rest.send. This was successful. Now we'll just, so it runs constantly, we'll do app.listen, and then you put on the like port. So like, is it like port 80 would be the default for web, but because we're developing it, we'll just use 300. And the callback will just be like a function, simple function saying console.log listening on port 3000, I mean. And then if we just run the file, it's gonna say node index, like that. And then if we open Google Chrome, you can say like localhost 300 3000. It says this was successful. All it really does is, like I said, here's the route, the slash route. So this is the slash route. It could also be this. It redirects, automatically redirects. If it's just slash, it redirects to without slash. That's like an express thing. Here we initialize the app. I'll be covering app and express more deeply in the series. This is just like an introduction to express. Many companies like Twitter use express. It can be very useful, as I said, like for web servers and everything like that. As I said, here's the thing. Like we can also, in this case, we can say, like we can get a rec.params, for example. Like that would be just the parameters of, so it would be like, in this case it'd be nothing because it's just like a slash. We could say like, I'll be making an API, so not now, but let's say test route, let's say this, test, and if we restart the server, so like the test route will be our new route instead of the slash. So if we do this, it says cannot get slash, but now if we do slash test route, it's gonna return params, and the params are not defined because, as I said, this is simple and it's just an object. So here we could say it's just the params. Now rec also has many other things like res.get or rec, anything. Like it has many things which I'll be covering in the future. We'll also be linking like Express and HTML and CSS. So that would be cool instead of needing to write everything in like one file. Well, if you, in the future I'll be covering multiple divided parts of the express. Like this is just gonna be the main file, and it's just gonna store the basic routes, and then like each file will redirect to like different files, and that's just for the future. Now if we wanted to do like, if we wanted to put like on the web, it put like port 80, depends if you're deploying it, then you'd probably not use port 80, you'd use the port that's provided. Here it says an error because localhost needs to be 80. It says many things because it can't like this thing cannot like, there's like some errors here. It's saying line 4 um because you can't really send like a really long object in, or a circular object, which is a circular object. It's just something which is way out of this, but you can't send like special types of objects. um just like note that sometimes you might get these errors. You can search them up. mm, like here it says converting circular structure to JSON cannot happen because like it's like doing like going back, like if you were to have an object, for example here, this object, you have like um many values like name, Chris, and then you do like a link. So let's say this, for example, um that could be like, were to console log the object, it would be kind of circular because it's like re-linking back to the object itself, like that. So we could say no, I cannot use this. I can do quotations. This, nope. I can say object is this. Oh, I forgot the comma. Sorry. I could just say this. This like that. This would be kind of like a circular object. Like it would redirect back to the object. It's kind of hard to explain. Circular objects are more complicated. But like pretty much all this is doing is like it's importing Express, then it's making an app, then it's making routes, then it's just repeating the process so it doesn't stop. So that's been like pretty much the basics of Express. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you next time.